path toward the surface lies somewhere beyond all that.
Welcome back to Hades. I thought I'd start us off with a nice little view of Tartarus. This time, we're going to be messing around with a new weapon. Baratha, the Eternal Spear.
Baratha, the Eternal Spear. Join my pursuit.
Let's try out the weapon moves a bit. We've got our standard attack, which has a bit of range to it. We've got our charge attack, which can be held for a bigger swing. Our special, which we can throw and recall. And our dash strike. Nothing to write home about. Now that we know our weapon, let's get to it.
Time to go.
Let's see what we got here. Oh, starting out with Dionysus.
Hey, again as ever, Zag. Now you keep at it like you have been, and I bet we'll all be hanging out up here in no time flat. I'm with you all the way.
So I'm a fan of Trippy Shot, but let's start off with Drunken Strike. Our attacks inflict hangover.
Be right up.
Not a bad boon. Poison, always welcome.
Get dead.
Now it's been a little while since I've actually played Hades. I've taken a short break, so I might be a little rusty, but I'm pretty sure I can get where I need to be. I'm also hoping to show off Call if I can find it during this run. But as for the spear, it's actually one of my favorite weapons. I like it. I like the range on it. I like the upgrades you can get with regards to the spin. I think it's like almost like a better bow. You don't get the bow's shotgun special, but
Power of Olympus.
you do get the range. And the range is, as we've seen with the bow, very important in a lot of situations. Also, I forgot I didn't equip Cerberus's collar. Let's go for the hammer. I actually have the coin purse equipped right now. I'm not sure why I was using that,
Come on, then.
but maybe it'll come in handy. Let's see what the hammer has for us.
Now to fix up this spear.
Massive Spin is pretty good. Let's go with Massive Spin. I'm not a fan of any of these, really. The thing about the spear is that I almost never use its special because I feel like it's very weak. So I'm going to continue to not do that. Here's our Massive Spin for you. Oop, got me. Here's our Massive Spin for you. No, seriously. This is it. It's pretty good, right?
Mine now.
I'm feeling Ares.
Back to dust. That's what you get.
Did you happen to know, my kin, that you have slain more than 100 foes since you began your quest? You have, for I am keeping count, and I am most impressed.
All right. Let's take Ares' aid so I can show off how call works.
It's me or them.
And we'll hit up Aphrodite. So I gotta be honest, I'm not a very big fan of call in general. It tends to not enter my playstyle very much. Like, there's definitely uses for it, and I've seen people use it very well. But I tend to forget about it until it's all the way charged. But this is our standard call. That's the normal version, not the supercharged version. And as you saw, it is pretty useful. I just tend to forget I have it.
Oh, you're just in an awful situation, aren't you? Yet, I can tell your proud heart keeps on beating, for the moment anyway. Don't I just yet?
So life affirmation would be good. I mean, it's not a great boon overall, but I'm in a pretty bad spot. But I'm going to go with Passion Dash. Also, I always forget to look at these glowing things.
Damned lost souls with nowhere left to turn congregate in deepest Tartarus, where they fuse together with the earth itself into odious forms which defy description.
Gross.
They basically turn into big crystals.
That mini-boss we just faced, by the way, is one of the,
Chamber.
I would consider the tougher ones, if you can't kill it very quickly. But we found a fountain room,
That's good.
so that worked out pretty well for me.
A place of calm and respite, whilst perhaps unimaginable in the underworld, occasionally is to be found, in fact.
And not a moment too soon.
I'm thinking we need a heart. We've actually never seen one of these rooms before, but I'm kind of low on health. I'm sure I'll regret this later. So anyway, when I was talking about call, one of the things I wanted to say is I find it personally, I don't use it that much. If I can get a boon that's not call, I will generally go for that. As many of you have surmised, I am not a top Hades player. I just like the game. And since no one else is stupid enough to do an LP of it, I'm what you're stuck with. Sorry. So this mini boss room is just a bunch of armored dudes, which is sometimes how mini bosses work. But generally I feel call goes away far too fast.
Show yourselves. Over there.
Alright, we should be approaching the end of Tartarus now. This should probably be our last shop. Ooh, a grab bag. This will give us a random boon. Or we could power up one of our existing boons, which seems like a better idea.
Don't spend it all in one place, mate.
I'm going to go ahead and improve our Drunken Strike.
They must have lots of these.
And you know what? I have enough money, so why not both?
Yeah, I'm into it.
Ooh, strong drink is actually pretty good. So that'll give us a bonus to damage every time we hit a fountain. And we hit a fountain every time we clear an area. So I'll be doing it at least twice this run. So I think I'm going to go for that, sure.
Hey, Charon. If there happens to be something really horrible awaiting me beyond that door, then give me a sign, won't you? Great. Thank you, mate.
Buy that darkness while I'm here. And let's get some Titan blood.
Hi, Meg.
What are you doing, Zagreus? The underworld is sealed off. What you're attempting is impossible. You've seen what happens when you go too far.
This place can't stay sealed shut forever, Meg. In the meantime, I thought I'd get some practice in, you know?
I'm not your practice partner, fool.
So I've killed Meg 10 times now, and she's still saying new stuff. And she'll continue to say new stuff for quite a while.
Stand still for me.
Just to point out just how much dialogue Hades has. Somewhere in the millions, I think they said in an AMA. Getting a little greedy here, but the spear makes quick work of Meg, especially because you can stay out of her most dangerous zones.
Yes.
And that's that. Let's grab our blood.
This can unlock a hidden aspect of my weapons.
We get one new Titan blood every time we clear with a new weapon. And we can get more later.
Megara seems to be having difficulties.
But that'll be a little while. So here's our fountain. That's our full health restore, plus some more damage. Let's see if there's anything worthwhile at the shop. Spoiler alert, there almost never is. We don't want to sell anything.
None other than those in the trusted inner circle of Lord Hades are authorized to enter the intricate chambers connecting the vast regions of the underworld. But the prince decides to barge in anyway.
I barge where I please.
Let's head on up.
Closer to the surface. Check.
Can't wait to show that Bone Hydra who's boss.
Hot up here. This place has definitely seen better days.
It was pointed out that I forgot about this nice view. So here we are.
The once verdant plains of Asphodel are now engulfed in scintillating flame, having been flooded by the river Phlegethon, whose hideously superheat contents could bring death swiftly even to those resistant to most heat.
I'm only flame resistant, not flame proof.
So the Asphodel Meadows in Greek mythology is where the normal souls of the dead go to hang out. The exalted ones get nicer digs, but normal folks just end up in Asphodel. There are a few conflicting interpretations, ranging from gloomy and dim to pretty okay, nice fields. Either way, in the game it seems to have flooded with lava. Kind of a shame. Let's grab some nectar. We can probably make a new friend along this run. In fact, there's one I'm specifically looking to run into. I've been avoiding them for a bit.
Sweet.
Let's go see Hermes.
Next island.
So one of the few things the spear special is actually good for happens here in Asphodel. Because it's such a wide open area, sometimes you actually have to use it to hit things without putting yourself in danger. Especially when they're in the lava. I got a little greedy there.
Nice try.
I think we've already given Hermes a gift before, so let's not this time.
Thought I'd check up on you there, boss. You doing well? Everything good and all? Can't hear you one iota, mind. So then don't answer that.
Flurry cast tends to be good when you actually have a cast, which I don't. Side hustle's pretty nice. Just making money all the time. I guess out of all of these, that's the only one that's going to be useful to me right now. You know what? We haven't seen Zeus in a while. Who do we got? Ah, the witches.
The witch's circle.
Without Reflect, this fight can be a problem sometimes. Especially if you only have a sword. But since I have a spear, things will be a little different. I've got plenty of range to destroy their projectiles before they hit me. I say as I get hit by projectiles.
I'm out. Witchcraft. What can you do?
You know what? Zeus seems like... You know what? Zeus is not a nice guy, but we're going to give him a gift anyway.
Lord Zeus, Uncle, please accept this offering and all my gratitude.
Goodness, nephew, that's an offering indeed. I'm thankful for your piety to me. And as a show of generosity to you in turn, I present this.
My thanks, Lord Uncle Zeus.
He gives us the Thunder Signet.
Remember, young man, dying is for mortals, so don't go making a habit of it there. But if you have to do it fighting like a hero would.
Well, since our cast isn't upgraded yet, and since I never used a special on this thing, I'm going to go with Electric Shot, even though technically Thunder Flourish is a better bargain.
I feel all tingly.
Anyway, the Thunder Signet, like most Olympian keepsakes, will make Zeus be the first boon that appears during a run. It'll also make his boons more likely to be rare.
Not yet.
Also, since the last video I did, I have way more casts to throw.
Father won't miss a couple coins.
Actually, occasionally shops appear in rooms. Let's see if there's anything that'll give us some health.
Wares.
There is.
Looks handy.
Nice. By the way, Asphodel probably has some of the best music in the game. Especially the Barge of Death, if we can find it.
Phew.
Ooh, another Hermes, or a shop. Man, there's a lot of stuff we could get here. I'm gonna go with... Let's hit the shop. We have a lot of money. I don't think Hermes can give me anything I really want at this point. We can pretty much pick up everything here. We're rich.
Hey, you're hanging in there, yeah? Hey, what's with that Charon, man? He's sort of, I don't know, though I am glad he's been of service.
Bad Influence is one I don't see too often. Since we inflict a lot of hangover, let's grab that. Grab a snack. And we'll meet our old friend.
I wouldn't mess with me if I were you.
The Lernian Hydra, who last time I called a Bone Dragon, which is his real name. If you've ever played a Castlevania, you know that this is the Bone Dragon. So I think this fight will be long enough to get my cast up to its max level so I can show that off. Anyway, once you damage this guy enough, he spawns more heads, like a Hydra would. And he becomes invincible until you deal with him. Yep, I'm gonna hit him one of these times. Now we can do our greater call, although he's gonna go invincible soon, so it might not be worth it. We'll use it to take out the lesser heads.
Not finished yet.
Now we just chill. By the way, depending on the color of the head does different stuff. Even the main head can be different colors. And despite playing this game for, I don't know, several hundred hours, I still couldn't tell you the difference between them. I just know there is one. And that's the Bone Hydra.
That's what you get.
He also gives us something we haven't seen before.
Should fetch me something good back home.
These diamonds are mostly used for the house contractor. And they can buy some pretty nice stuff. Here's our fountain, which is why I wasn't too worried about taking a death.
Long way from home. And check. The fields of Elysium. Lovely place to have to smash my way through.
And here we have Elysium, our third area.
The rare heavenly splendors of Elysium, reserved for only the most great of mortal souls, spread forth luxuriantly all about the fire-stepping prince.
Luxuriantly? Really?
We don't really need money since we have side hustle.
Bright swords.
So now we get to meet a bunch of new enemies. These are Exalted Souls, specifically Bright Swords. They have a special thing they do when they die, which is they turn into these little orbs. We will then respawn if you don't kill them fast enough. There's a butterfly ball, It just shoots these annoying little projectiles at you. This guy is not doing a very good job. Ooh, a hammer. Hammer's one of those upgrades you want to take no matter what. It's always good. Even when it's not good, still alright. I kind of forgot I actually have stuff on my cast now. Not great stuff, but it, you know, I can at least use it.
That one's rearming. That one fully rearmed. Can't do that.
So yeah, Elysium can get a little bit rough, as this room is showing. This is what I was looking for, quick spin. So quick spin combined with the larger spin lets me do stuff like this. It's real fast now. Let's go see Charon, because I kind of want some health.
I'll take this one. That's a relief.
And then I'm thinking Ares again.
The Bull of Minos.
You come from the bowels of hell. This is not your place.
Agreed on both counts. Just passing through, so if you'll excuse me.
I will not. The champion of Elysium would never back down from such a contest. Neither will I.
Wait, you're not the champion of Elysium? You're the Bull of Minos. I can't imagine who's even stronger than you. Is Heracles? Tell me it's Heracles.
I will not. You talk too much, short one. Come get destroyed.
It's Asterius, the Bull of Minos. He is a mini-boss. He's not too hard. He likes to jump around.
Rile him up.
He does a charge. If you can make him run into a wall, he'll stop. Or, you know, if you make him run into you, he'll also stop. Greater Call is almost charged up. That did a chunk.
Stop. Well fought. Though your technique pales in comparison to that of the champion of Elysium, I expect you'll soon see for yourself.
I beat the Bull of Minos. Lord Ares. In the name of Hades.
This is actually kind of what I was looking for. Urge to kill. You know, it's just a general damage boost to everything. It's pretty nice.
Long spears.
And to be honest, my damage output isn't that great right now. The hangover helps, but I do wish I could be doing more. Here's another enemy, a chariot. They come in two sizes. The big one is actually the less dangerous one.
I'm empty.
Hopefully we don't find the small ones, because they suck.
Good night. Damn, he's recovered.
A lot of keys on this run. Alright, I guess that's not going to work.
I can still fight.
I'm getting a little low on health.
Chariot.
I've also used my one Death Defiance. For some reason I thought I had more.
Who's next?
These weird crystal dudes will barrier everything around them. So you kind of have to kill them first, usually. I'm feeling like I could use a Palm of Power. I think this one will be free. Oh, nope.
Split this. Farewell. Good enough to eat.
I'm gonna go with Urge to Kill. More damage is always nice. Let me make sure I know where I am. I do. Just for fun. We'll grab
Use
Ares.
this.
Engulfing Vortex would work good with our call. Sure, why not? It's not going to matter in just a moment.
Oh, wow.
I warned you, short one. Now you face a foe more terrible even than I. The only other foe whom I have ever faced who bested me.
Hold, fiend! You'll walk not one more step toward the light of day, so long as I am here.
Theseus, no way. You two are legends. I'd be honored if we had a sporting contest here.
Ah, a naked attempt to sway me from my convictions. Defend yourself, you blackguard, and may the gods show you some mercy, for I shall not.
Theseus could arguably be the only dislikable character in this game. Everyone else is pretty great. Theseus, not so much.
Your foul deeds shall go unsung, mark you my words.
Unfortunately, this time, there is no escape.